am equally excited about today, but equally nervous about today. So today is spending, oh, this is the one that I made. I made this scrunchie a long time ago when I first got my sewing machine. I learned how to use it by making a scrunchie. I took this off my liquor bottle that holds all my scrunchies. It's an empty liquor bottle. I just really like the bottle, so I left it on my dresser, and then I realized one day it's a perfect place to keep scrunchies, so I put it. Anyways, I grabbed it in the dark, didn't realize it was this one. I just took it off and it's this one. I'm very excited. I like this one. It fits really loose and comfortably on my arm and in my hair, so it's perfect. Anyways, I am having one of my favorite and least favorite days. So today I'm going shopping and I'm going to spend some money, and not just some money, I'm spending a lot of money today. I'm a little bit nauseous about it. I'm on my way to get a new vacuum cleaner, and I'm on my way to Costco to do some grocery shopping, much needed grocery shopping. We need to restock our meat and such, so grocery shopping. I love this. Like I said, I equally love this as much as I hate this, but I am very excited to do it also because I'm kind of hoping that this last month when I was able to go to Costco, it really made things so much easier when it came to making dinner. Because figuring out what to make for dinner, just taking something out of the fridge or the freezer was so much better than having to figure out where I need to go to buy something to take out of the fridge and all of those things, you know? So we are 2 weeks away from my hair appointment. I'm very excited. My hair is getting so long. Like, look at this. It's getting so long. It literally wraps around my neck when I'm trying to sleep at night. It's so annoying. Anyways, I'm gonna do my best to actually take the camera with me today because it's been a while since you've been on an excursion. And if you've never seen a Canadian Tire, I will show you the Canadian Tire because that's where I'm getting my vacuum cleaner. I am so excited about my vacuum cleaner. I'll talk about this later, and I really hope that I'm excited about a vacuum cleaner that is still in stock. That's what I'm hoping for. So I really don't want to be excited about a vacuum cleaner and then show up and it's not there. Because it's on sale. It's got a really good deal. Canadian Tire's got the best deals sometimes on things. I gotta get the kids off to school and then we'll go. All right, kids are gone. It is time for me to go. Shoot, I shouldn't have multitasked. I'm starving, but I think I'm just gonna grab a coffee for now. Whoops, I'm really hungry, oh my gosh. Anyways, I am now gonna go. No, not now, leave me alone. I hate it when things want to ask me if I wanna buy things online. No, oh my god, see, I'm multitasking and that's not good. I hate when things ask me if I want to rate their app, because if you're asking me to rate your app, then I'm not enjoying my experience anymore. They have 5 in stock, aisle 26. Let's go find a vacuum cleaner. So, I lied. I didn't bring you into Canadian Tire, and I apologize. If you really want to see a Canadian Tire one day, when I have time to browse, I will definitely take you in because I love Canadian Tire. This is one of the smaller ones though, so it doesn't really have anything too crazy to be crazy about, but it's still a great place to shop. Lots of great deals. I got my vacuum cleaner. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Now all I need to do is go to Costco. I will do my best to bring you into Costco though, but I'm sure you've seen a Costco before, so I don't know. I was so panicked. I think this is part of like that whole social anxiety thing because I was so worried about, I didn't even think once about pulling the camera out. I was just trying to, sorry, I'll turn down the air conditioner so you can hear me. I was just trying to find the vacuum cleaner that I wanted, and it was actually really hard to find, but I found it anyway and I got it down, and I had to ask somebody to help me get it down, but I got it. And now I have a new vacuum cleaner and I'm so excited. I cannot wait to go home and plug it in and use it. It is cordless. It is like a Dyson dupe, but I'm sure it's not. I don't have Dyson expectations, but I have higher expectations than the vacuum cleaner that I have at home that will probably catch on fire. So there's that. Anyways, I'm gonna go and I will catch up with you when we're at Costco. They did. They kept it for me.
That's nice.
And I got the vacuum. So now I have 2 vacuums in my back seat, and I'm wondering if I should make a review video. I was in there and I decided to grab the vacuum before going to cash out, obviously.
Right.
And I was standing there with like, I looked, it looked like I was gonna have my shit together because I was just standing there only with a vacuum cleaner. So everybody's like, do you want to go ahead of me? Go ahead of me, go ahead of me. And I'm like, no, no, no. I'm like, they have all my stuff in a freezer, so I'm probably gonna hold you up. Like, don't worry about it.
Right.
Like, it's fine, don't worry. Like, I have more stuff than just this. I'm just stupid and had to return home and get it back. I did it. I bought a new vacuum cleaner. I'm so excited. I started unboxing it. I started like a freaking amateur. I started opening it without my camera. What the hell am I doing here? So, Mom, let's see what we got here. We've got, long story short, and a story that I can tell you later when I have time to tell you a story later, but long story short, I bought 2 vacuum cleaners today. I was going to do a review on both of them, but it seems that if I open that other one and use it, the store won't let me return it, and I can't afford to have both of them right now. So I'm going to keep the Shark. What I did was I posted on a local moms group and I put it to the group, and there are a few people who love the Bissell, so if you can only afford the Bissell or you happen to find the one that's on sale somewhere, that is the Bissell. The Bissell actually ended up being more expensive. I got this one at the dollar store. I got the Shark at Costco. Tax and after tax and everything, I think it ended up costing me about less than $310. It was like $306 or something like that. The Bissell was $366. I decided to stick with the Shark. Shark is a name I know. Bissell's a name I know too. I don't know. I'm so undecided and it's so hard for me to decide, but I think Shark is the way that I'm gonna go, and I've made my decision now. It's cheaper. I saved 60 bucks by doing it. We have a 5-year limited warranty, a 2-year battery warranty. It says that it runs up to 40 minutes runtime. We will test that out one day, not today, but we will test that out one day. It has this whole thing here where it says the vacuum that deep cleans itself now, now cleans itself. So I'm interested to see how that works. Comes with a crevice tool, LED headlights, a lithium ion charger, and a pet multi-tool. It's the Shark cordless pet Plus. This is when I had a brain freeze and forgot that I'm doing this and that I should be recording all of these. Basic little vacuum. I really think that vacuum attachments have not changed since the 80s or even before that. Like, it's all pretty basic stuff, if you ask me. Why is this locked? Oh, what's that material? On that stuff that you use. Oh, it's not so bad. Did you see that? It's not so bad in the form. But remember those things that you'd use that it wasn't a roller, but it was like a piece of like crushed velvet that you would go like this to get all the dog hair off of your fancy suits or whatever? Kind of what that's got there, which is I think the whole purpose of, like, you know, cleaning couches and all of that stuff. And then it's got the brush attachment. We have a crevice tool, which is probably just about as dirty as it sounds. I can't wait to throw out my other vacuum cleaner. We have, oh, there's one more thing in here. This. Oh, this one gets taped shut. Fancy. Oh, this is the charger. So this is a wireless vacuum cleaner, which I've heard 100 times over that wireless is not what you want. But the only carpet we have in this house is on the stairs. We have a rug downstairs and we have like little area rugs here and there. We have little area rugs around the house and we have an area rug downstairs in the basement, but the only actual carpet we have is on the stairs. So I don't necessarily need an incredibly long runtime for our personal use. Obviously, stuff that you plug in that comes with a cord is always stronger. It's always been that way. But I will take the convenience over power any day, personally. That's just my personal preference on that one. So this box here, and I don't think I've ever had, nope, I can't say I don't think, I've never had a wireless vacuum cleaner before, ever. I've never had a wireless vacuum. Oh, the other box is heavier too. If that means anything to anybody, I just thought that I'd mention that. This is fancy. Look at this thing. Anyways,
my god.
This is the head. Apparently we got headlights up here. The bottom, very soft. Ooh, that's very soft. And these like rubber in there instead of having those bristles. And other than that, it looks like a very basic vacuum head. It's very exciting stuff. If you are just enjoying the shit out of this, make sure you subscribe because this is, it gets even better. Desperate need of coffee today. My journey to Costco and Canadian Tire and all of those things today were abysmal. Look, and it's pretty. I like the color. It's like this purplish, bluish color. I like it. And
Oh my god!
the actual vacuum itself, I assume, is in here because there's nothing else in there. So here we go. Ready? Pew, 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 pew. That. Pull for maximum power. Look at that. Now that is fucking fancy. Power settings, carpets, bare floors, and off. It's pretty quiet. I'm pretty impressed with how quiet that
No,
is.
it's not quiet.
Pull the lever in it. Oh yeah. Give it that power section. That's pretty simple. Just pops that open so you can just kind of dump it out. Nice little filter right there you can probably shake out. For household use only, so don't try to clean. Is this the battery? Yes. This is your battery. That's where you charge it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's so easy to take off too. You just... But let's get to sucking. Let's do some sucking, shall we? So we put this in there. This, because I'm gonna do some crevice sucking.
Sock one does not look cool. It doesn't even look like a sock. Where's the sock? Wait, what is it?
It's just the name of the company, honey. It's not supposed to look like a shark.
What?
I'm beginning to wonder if I actually have curly hair or not. I don't think I have curly hair, but I think I'm starting to develop or not starting to. Ever since I had my son, I began to have, God, it looks like bad 90s hair. I don't think I like it. I'm gonna have to fix it, and that really sucks. I came here to talk about the vacuum cleaner. So I'm editing this video right now, and I just realized that I never actually ended this whole video. So I decided to go with the shark. Rowan's little comment there about it not looking like a shark just made my day entirely. I absolutely love that. But yes, I was very, very tired, and I think I just wanted to put it down. And I think at some point in a later video that you'll see later, I did mention whether or not I like the vacuum itself, but I just want to record this and then throw that on there. But I love it. I think it's awesome. I think the runtime is definitely not 40 minutes. I haven't timed it yet, but there's no way that I'm actually getting 40 minutes of runtime from it. The spinner part on the vacuum cleaner is a game changer. I had my last vacuum that I had didn't have a spinny part. It was just the straight bar but it was also a canister vacuum. It wasn't a stick vacuum. So it just had the bar. And although it worked and it did its job and it did what I needed it to do, it didn't clean as well as this one does. This vacuum actually leaves lines, and if you are somebody who likes lines like I do, you know how important that is. Even in the really shitty carpet that we have downstairs, absolutely terrible carpet we have downstairs. When I first started to use it, I thought that it wasn't really sucking as much as I wanted it to. It turns out that it was doing just fine. The problem is that it was too quiet. So the vacuum that I had before, we had for at least gosh, I would say between 7 and 10 years. Like, we've had it for a while. It definitely was loud. It was getting very, very loud. This vacuum now seems loud, but when I first got it, in comparison to the vacuum I had just thrown out, it was definitely very, very loud. Sorry, it was definitely very quiet, is what I meant to say. So it didn't feel like it was cleaning as well as I had hoped. But of course, noise doesn't mean that it's not cleaning. It just means that I'm being silly. So it definitely cleans really, really well. The canister is very easy to empty. If you have a clog somewhere, it's very easy to fix. I cut my daughter's hair a little while ago, and I used the vacuum cleaner to vacuum up all of her hair, and it definitely got clogged because she had a lot of hair, like, and we cut good inches off of her hair, and it clogged it up. Plus I was vacuuming semi-wet hair, so it got clogged up in the cyclone. However, it was very, very easy to just go in there and pull the chunk out. I didn't have to use, on my old vacuum, I had to like squeeze the tube to see where I could find the sock, and I had to shove a big thing down the, well, you know, anyways. It was very easy to unclog. I haven't used the self-cleaning feature on it yet, so when I do, I will let you know. But I'm recording this video, when did I take this video? June 1st, and it is now June 26th, so I've had the vacuum for almost a month. I've used it for my regular routine uses. We have 2 cats, 2 kids, 2 adults, and a not carpeted home. Very little carpet in our house. We have the cat tree is technically carpeted. Our stairs are carpeted, and our basement has a large area rug. And other than that, we just have a couple small, very, very tiny, like, mats, basically, like back door mats and stuff like that. With those, it does really well. It cleans very, very well. I can get into the corners. I love the light on the front. It lights up everything, so it shows me how dirty everything is, and then it disappears when I'm done, so I can see that it's not dirty anymore. And yeah, I would probably, that if you go from a canister to a stick vacuum, it is heavy. It is definitely heavy. The first time I used it, I used the supercharged sucking mode or whatever it is, and it definitely did not need to be done. I just thought that because it wasn't so loud that it wasn't working properly, but that's also why I ran out of battery real quick, was because it was not loud enough for me, so I made it louder by using the supercharged thing, which was unnecessary. So that's it. I realized I even trailed off with my other video that I tried to record last night to just end this damn video. Basically what I'm trying to say is that I enjoy the vacuum. I really like it. I like the convenience of having it cordless. I know a lot of people commented when I was shopping for a vacuum cleaner, a lot of people commented that cordless is not as powerful. So if you have a lot of carpet, if you have huskies maybe, if you have a lot of cats or really messy kids or whatever, maybe cordless isn't for you. But for me, in a house where honestly I could get away with a broom and a Swiffer and do just fine, a vacuum is, for me, something that just kind of goes on top of everything and makes sure that everything is super clean. And having that cordless feature is so convenient for me, and that is exactly what it is that I needed. Doing my stairs, vacuuming my house, all of that stuff, it was always so difficult to do with a cord. I had the canister vacuum, and then it had the other part, and I had to go up the stairs and make sure the cord wasn't knocking anything over. I actually broke my heart one day. I broke a statue that I had gotten from my grandmother's house of this really beautiful, beautiful woman carrying a basket, and I broke her because she was sitting on the wall and I was trying to vacuum the stairs, and the cord got caught, and I pulled it. It was a whole thing, and it just smashed down to the ground, and it was absolutely, it was devastating. It was the worst day of my life. Honestly, I cried for probably 20 minutes. Like, it was awful. My grandmother recently passed away also, so it was all sentimental cries and tears. Anyway, so yeah, having that cordless vacuum option Game changer. Also, it stores a lot easier. I actually have it downstairs in my main living room instead of having it in the basement hidden away somewhere because it's so ugly and or even just takes up so much space. Like when you have the canister and the stick and the cord and everything and all the attachments and whatnot, you have it stored away in the basement or in a closet somewhere or whatever. I have this Shark vacuum now. It's sitting in my living room. If the kids spill, say, a bunch of cereal or something like that, I can just literally just grab it and suck it all up and throw it in the trash. I don't have to worry about grabbing the broom and the dustpan, all the other things. So the convenience of having the cordless is great for me. That's really just something you're gonna have to decide for yourself, if having the corded and more power or having the convenience of the cordless, which one means more to you. And for me, having the convenience of the cordless over the power just means that much more to me. Plus, it is constantly charged. It is always plugged in. I have it right beside where the kids charge their tablets, actually. So we also have a plug in there to charge the vacuum, and it's always ready to go. The attachments, there are apparently some other attachments that you can buy if you need them for certain things, and I will definitely be looking into those for the future. I think there's one that I was interested in where it's like a smaller version of the large headed part that has the roller thing. I think they have a smaller version if I'm correct on that one. I'm not. Maybe I'm, I don't know. But yeah, so there's that. The price was perfect for me. It was less than, what was it? It came to like, what did I say? It came to like 206 or something like that. Like it was a good, or 260 or something like that. It was less than 300 bucks, which is just about as much as I want to spend on a vacuum cleaner. Price point was good. The actual vacuum is good. The storage is good. Power is good. Honestly, I'm sucking up cat hair all the time. I'm sucking up kid crumbs all the time. My husband goes to work and he comes home with mud on his boots all the time, and that, you know, the dust and the dirt that he obviously tries to kick off his boots before he comes in the house, but it's still gonna be there. My back door area where the area rug is has never looked cleaner. Honestly, that rug, I try to vacuum all the time. I could never get it clean, but now that I have that rotary thing in there that can really kick up the dirt, game changer. Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is that I would highly recommend it, honestly. If cordless is your goal, I would go with Shark. I found mine at Costco. I'm sure you can find it at any Canadian Tire, Walmart, whatever. Or even on the website, you can look it up. This is not a sponsored video whatsoever. There's no sponsorships in my future. As far as I can see right now, I would love to have sponsorships, obviously, but I don't have any right now. So don't be fooled by the rocks. I'm just kidding. Don't be fooled into thinking that I made a review video. You won't be fooled. It's not really that great. It's not as if I sang their praise. I do think that this vacuum, I do recommend this vacuum. I like it. It works for me. So that's it. If there's anything else in the future, I do plan on buying a steam mop. I have all kinds of things that I need to get to make my life better and easier. And if you liked this video and want to see any more videos like this, please make sure that you subscribe, like this video, leave me a comment, let me know. Do you have the Shark vacuum? Do you agree with my point of view on it? Do you have a better one? And I know that there are certain vacuums out there that are better, but the price point is just not in my range. As you can see, this channel is broke, Mom, because I have no money. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we will talk to you later.